And joining us now, Director of Policy and Government Affairs at the American Principles Project, Jon Schweppe. Jon, obviously a part of me, feels for Thomas. I've never walked in her shoes, but it's not even about that. No one cares that she's transgender unless it comes to robbing another woman's opportunity from making All-American and becoming the greatest she could ever be.
Right. Fundamentally, this is about fairness. And I think people, want to be fair to Lia Thomas and they want to be compassionate. But ultimately, when you allow Lia Thomas to compete against girls, you're taking the spot of girls who would win, right? And so, you have one of the clips was a teammate of the girl at Virginia Tech who finished 17th place in the race that Lia Thomas won, making it where they couldn't advance. Top 16 advanced. And that's, something that's going to happen all over the place. This is just biological fact that when you're looking at the elites, elite athletes, elite men, elite men are, unfortunately, they're just going to triumph over elite women. And so if we want to have sports, if we want to have these opportunities for girls, we can't allow this. But unfortunately, the NCAA and all these athletic organizations, they've kind of bowed down to political correctness and to the altar of wokeness. And unfortunately, that's harming women. And we're going to see more and more Lia Thomases in the months and years ahead.
I bet. In the woke Olympics, you never thought it was coming, but here it is in front of us. And it's funny, Thomas was ranked like 462nd. This was when it was a he in the male college swimming. So pretty mediocre at best, but to even make that a massive jump to #1 in the women's league is pretty telling.
Yeah, look, there's a real difference. I look back to high school, I played basketball, but I was a third stringer on the men's team. But man, if you would have let me go play on the women's team, I could have been a starter. I could have been all conference, right? And I think that's what this just is. And unfortunately, it's become politically incorrect to say truth. It's not surprising that Lia Thomas is winning these races. Everyone knew it was going to happen. And, it's going to happen more and more. And we've been trying at American Principles Project, we've been trying to sound the alarm on this for years now. And hopefully politicians recognize the threat this poses to girls and are willing to do something about it.
Yeah, back to our other clip, you mentioned it before, the teammate that got 17th place, I think Virginia Tech swimmer, the name of her, Reka Yorgi. She released a full statement after the big win from Lia Thomas, falling on the NCAA, allowing Thomas to compete in the 500 freestyle when she was 17th. Here's a quote from that statement. Quote, "Every event that transgender athletes participated in was one spot taken away from biological females through the meet." So again, I don't think it's very controversial. I think you're just kind of pointing out a very obvious truth. They earned it. It's a women's league. We have Title IX to have those protections in place for a reason. This shouldn't even really be controversial, right?
No, it shouldn't be. But I think, part of the issue here is that this gets at what the left wants when it comes to inserting gender ideology into our civil rights law and giving transgender men and women full access to facilities, sports teams, all of that based on, what sex they prefer to be. And there's real problems that come up from this. And so I think, again, everyone wants to be compassionate. Everyone wants to be fair. But I think we have to look at these on a case-by-case basis. And when it comes to sports, it's common sense. It doesn't make sense to celebrate. It's almost cringe, like watching that interview. Lia Thomas with her masculine voice and all of that, and it's just not fair to all these girls who have put in all of the hours, all the time to try to show excellence, and to have it denied. It's not fair.
So I do want to ask, though, we've gotten to this point, clearly, the USA Swimming, NCAA, they're all allowing this. So what solution can we come to? We need to make a separate division or a subdivision for transgender sports? Where does this end?
Yeah, look, that's a possible idea. You want to be fair. You want to give people the ability to compete. Maybe it makes sense to have a women's division and then a division for everyone else. But, the reality here is that it is going to take political will, I think, here, because we can't depend on woke capital. We can't depend on, these leftist institutions to make the right decision. They're not going to. And so ultimately, I think it's going to come down to Congress. It's going to come down to state legislatures having the will to stand up to these guys and do the right thing and say, no, that's not going to happen. And we've seen that. 11 states in this country have passed legislation protecting women's sports. We need that number to go up. And we need to see Congress do the same thing, and hopefully they will if Republicans take it back.
Yeah, I did hear that there was word on drafting some legislation there, so that is good. We are moving ahead in all of this. Let's move to this. The Babylon Bee honored Rachel Levin, who's the White House's Assistant Health Secretary, as Man of the Year. We have a graphic on our screens. To no surprise, Twitter did take this down. It violated their terms, whatever that means. They never actually specify. I'm guessing it's hate speech, but listen, this brings us to a different topic. This is just freedom of speech on a platform. Can we not have this anymore? Yes, we can poke fun. Sure, it might come across as a little bit hurtful, but this is why we have the First Amendment in place, no?
Not according to the left. No, this has become the norm. I've actually personally been suspended from Twitter for the same topic. I was, arguing in favor of legislation to protect kids from the transgender surgeries, and Twitter decided that was out of bounds. They're doing this more and more. Members of Congress have been suspended for this type of thing. They don't want you saying anything against transgender ideology on Twitter. And again, this is where it comes to an act of Congress. We're going to have to do something about Section 230. We're going to have to do something about these tech platforms, because free speech and free expression, that's a non-negotiable in this country. We can't let these tech platforms make those decisions for us.
And to your point, what the transgender surgery things, totally valid and credible, as a child shouldn't be able to make those decisions. They're children. Anyways, got to leave it here. But thank you so much, Jon Schweppe, Director of Policy and Government Affairs at the American Principles Project. You have such great insight. Hope to see you on again soon, sir. Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
All right.